So, Dr. Kira Gecht, you're right here in Florida, Sarasota, not too far from where MGE is, and you have done the MGE New Patient Workshop. You've come, you've learned about marketing, and you've worked with me quite a bit. So, I'm reaching out because today people don't want to listen to a business about the business; they want to listen to people who've been to that business. So, if you can confirm, I have not. You're not being paid to do this, and maybe you could even tell why. Why would you even do this for us? And what did you get out of the New Patient Workshop? So just, over to you.
Okay, well, thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. Number one, I think this workshop, it's not just for the doctor. I think the doctor should really understand that where it starts with the team. It starts with the fact that the sales starts when the phone rings, and everybody is basically in charge of making sure that they do their part. I had my entire staff attending the workshop, not just me. And I think that really gave my girls, I just happen to be all girls, the confidence that they need and the encouragement they need that what they do is important. Because again, yes, we can pay people and which we do, we want to do it right. But it's all about what we do when the phone rings. So that's one of the take on from that. Just, I think it's really worthwhile taking the time to have everyone on the same page, because I think it made a huge difference. People understand the science behind the marketing. So and also they're going to be the people. Your staff are the ones who's going to be asking for reviews. The staff is going to be the ones who's asking for referrals. They are your partner in this. So that is one take on that I have. I definitely know that we've done well reviews wise. I've had this practice for a while. However, when we attended the workshop, the number of reviews that we have, positive reviews, of course, even gotten even bigger, skyrocketed. And I mean, that alone is one of the biggest sources of our new patients. So I don't know, hope that helps somewhat to explain how I feel about it.
It's fantastic. Good. And you got patience. Can I steal you for a couple more minutes, or do you got to run?
Oh, absolutely. I'm fine. Yes.
Okay, good. So no, that's fantastic, doctor. And I think, I look at your reviews. I don't know how many you have now, but it's pretty amazing. It's over 500 Google reviews. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Yes, it's 558.
Well well done. So, and you were telling me the other day that people come in and they mention, hey, I'm here because I saw your reviews.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, this is right now, reviews basically take over word of mouth. That is the word of mouth nowadays. So you want to make sure that you have a lot, and because if you only have a 20, that's not enough to give you notoriety. Listen, this is the world we're living in. Everybody shops on Amazon. When I shop on Amazon, I don't just look for the stars. I also look for the number of reviews. And I think if you follow the formula that Dan provides in his workshop, I know that there's no reason why you can't have more reviews than I do.
Nice. And so what was it like, new patients prior to MGE and new patients since MGE? Maybe just give an idea, and how is that reflected in your collections? And I don't necessarily want you to mention your exact numbers, but maybe if your collections have gone up, percentage wise, we had a 10% or 20% increase or whatever, but numbers of new patients, I'd be interested prior to MGE and, since learning this marketing system.
Well, as you know, everything changes, but overall, I would say number of new patients, and more specifically, we break down where the new patients come in. We really closely watch, and that's one of the important parts of marketing, to know what sources of new patients you have, whether it's they coming from finding you online, through patient referrals, or other sources and so on and so forth. But I think in general, once we really put in the proper tools in place, specifically our patients that's coming from Google reviews has increased dramatically. I would say probably, I'm trying to think of the numbers. I mean, I would say on my low months, we'll have 50, 60 new patients. That's like my low months.
Wow.
But, we've had records of 70 new patients, 80 new patients. And, but again, you're, like I also said, do have other people attend the workshop, because being able to process them properly, being able to answer the phones, because I know that's part of the workshop, which I thought was a very important tool, is, that was introduced. It's not just, okay, do this steps to get, increase your ranking. Your phone can ring. And if the person on the other side of the phone doesn't know how to get the patient scheduled, it doesn't matter how much you're spending on the marketing. So to me, that is a very, very key part of the whole system.
And we cover that pretty specific. Yeah,
exactly.
And we cover that pretty specifically in the workshop. So
exactly.
That's a great point. We've got special COVID pricing right now, so I'm not even going to mention the price that we're selling the new patient workshop for.
Okay.
But even if it was 3 or 4 times that amount, say it was like $2,000 or even $1,500, would it be worth it to you? Would you tell a doctor that would be worth it? Or, because they're going to come here and they're going to look to what you have to say, not what I have to say. But I'm curious what your value is on it, and give me your thoughts on that.
Well, I think the value is certainly there, and from what you've mentioned to me, it's was it 6 months guarantee. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with that. And besides, I mean, you with the workshop, do they get you as well as part of it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
right.
Even better. And yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
But yeah, having
Nice.
a trusted advisor with you on that as well. So again, we're spending, let's say on average, just on pay-per-click Google searches. Let's say you can go as little as $500, $1,000, $2,000 a month. However, again, if you don't have the right tools, that money could just be wasted. Now, if investing another, say $2,000 to make sure that money is going to work for you, yes, absolutely, that makes a lot of sense.
Right, exactly. And it's interesting working with you because we've worked together for a while. I'll say when I talk to you, you sound like a business owner directing your marketing campaign. Obviously, you're not drawing up your own, Adobe postcards, doing your own designs and, doing your own, managing your own personal pay-per-click, but you know how to run your vendors and you know how to run your contractors. So tell a little bit about that, what you've learned. So before MGE and since learning the system.
I mean, it is important. I mean, yes, you're right. I'm not going to myself sit there and optimize my website or make sure that I have the right keywords or let's say what else, or make sure that, we answer to respond to the reviews. Yeah, of course, occasionally you have, let's say, not so flattering review, let's just say, but being able to answer that correctly, being able to recognize it, it's important. I think as a business owner, I think it's important to have overall an understanding how the money is spent and being able to at least, not just be taken advantage of. It's important to know what, how things work. Not necessarily I'm going to do it myself, but yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Dan.
Awesome. Well, you know what? Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule and being available and talking to these doctors. And, hopefully one day these doctors, it's me talking to them and not just me talking to you. So
absolutely.
Yeah, great. Thank you, doctor, and great success and continue on.
Thank you. It's my pleasure, Dan. Thank you again.
And for you watching this, you deserve the same success. At the MGE New Patient Workshop, I'm going to show you a system to get your practice seeing more high quality new patients right away. As a matter of fact, the average attendee sees a sustained 42% increase in new patients. We've helped your colleagues to generate millions of new patients and over $750 million in additional revenue just since we've done this workshop. And you might say, well, what does that mean to me? Well, I can tell you this. If you're seeing about 30 new patients per month, that's going to be 12 more new patients for you every single month. That's 150 more new patients every year. And we'd really like to help you with that. So sign up today. Go ahead and click the link below to find out more. I look forward to meeting you there.